What's up, Skags? Dante Benuto coming at you from Chicago, Illinois. Let's see. What shall we said we were going to play Diablo 4, so Diablo 4 it is. But I got to say, man, a couple things with the game. I'm not really sure why I'm playing it right now. I'm not having fun with it. I've hit a wall at Torment 3 I can't seem to get past with the Rogue. Respect got me nowhere. I'm pretty disappointed overall, I got to say, man. And another thing, try to add Kick. Try to start streaming a Kick tonight, and it didn't work out for a number of reasons. Well, really just one reason. It just wouldn't cross through the Ultra Stream. The Ultra Stream is how I stream to multiple different streaming elements at the same time. Just making sure I got all my chats up so I can see what's going on. Axel chat works pretty good, but let's see. Axel chat. Let's activate Axel chat. All right, cool. We're connected. So let's go. Hey, Dark for Mario, how are you, brother? Happy Thursday night. Dante Benuto coming at you from Chicago, Illinois, with a little Diablo 4. But I got to say, I'm really disappointed about how the game lacks depth this season. The season journey is weak. It's a regurgitation of previous seasons. It's just not that great, man. What's up, Mark Sprinting? How are you? Thanks for joining up. Happy Thursday night to you. We're just playing a little Diablo 4. About to chat about the game some. Play some. Talk about the state of Rogue. I probably will use the Armory for the first time ever and rebuild my Dance of Knives build because I need to be able to do T3 content without worrying about it, and that's a must. What's up, Twiggles? How are you? Happy Thursday night. I'm Dante Benuto. I say hi. I appreciate you being here with me. Let's see. This needs to move a bit. Just what is up? There we go. What is up? So, the Armory. I want to make a new build, or actually I want to redo an old build. K-Dog, what's up? Happy Thursday night. Hope you're well. Let's see. Dance and Knives. You know what it doesn't do is it doesn't save your witch powers. I don't think. Nor does it save your followers. Just saves your gear, skills, and Paragon. Interesting. Well, that's the first time I've even looked at this thing, so. But I gotta say, I'm underwhelmed by the rapid fire rogue. And I'm underwhelmed with Rogue in general. I am the Ocean. Happy Thursday. I'm underwhelmed with Rogue in general. Could also be I really don't know how to play this character that well. So there's that too. Maybe it's a get good problem. And again, this whole game is very face roll compared to Path of Exile 2. I'm face rolling this. Control was easy. What's this, sir? I'm gonna drink one of these drafts since I'm out here. Wispy, wispy wisps. Oh, wow, I died. Why? This is what I'm talking about when I say it's been a step backwards with this thing, because I get randomly killed. I wasn't getting killed at all. But Whisper silenced. So this wisp thing doesn't matter. Ooh, some of those hit for millions. For big millions. All right, let's go back. Nobody's hanging out tonight. Everybody pops in and leaves. What's up, Dylan? What's up, Batu? There's Batu. How you doing, Batu? Hope you're having a good night so far. Or Batu. Might be pronounced Batu for all I know. Shroud Kandura's not going to keep it.
That looks worn. I can fix it.
Batu.
Come back if you need the forge.
What did I come back here to do? Oh, I had to turn in my whispers.
It is done.
Amulets is a great choice almost always. Dex max life movement speed, not really great. Why not just use the crow? I don't think I was near one, but I'm probably going to go back and... Also, I had to dump my stuff. Sean George. Batu. That's how it is, Batu.
How can I help? Don't ruin all that work.
Kyler Vandal Putin, what's up, man? I don't know what this is all about. You gotta kill guys within range. Do I like Rapid Fire Rogue? I gotta say I'm underwhelmed overall. It's not that I don't like it, it's that it's not ripping through Tier 4 content either. It was a little bit of a step backwards, I think, from where I was with the Dancing of Knives Rogue. But it's fun to play. It's definitely different. It's a little bit more squishy. So far, I probably, because I don't have enough armor, and I don't have enough resistances, it's not that bad. But I'm certainly not ready for Tier 4 content. And I thought I might go straight to Tier 4. But that did not happen. And it's weird because I think my gear for Rapid Fire is actually better than it was for my previous build. But I'm hitting for millions. I'm hitting for millions. Situationally. But another thing I'm disappointed with is that it's very face roll, like so many other Diablo 4 builds. Yeah, you'll see some millions go off. I need to get some heads, man. There's some big millions right there. 12 million, 10 million, 10.3 million, 13.9 million. So yeah, I'm hitting for millions. Not big millions, but millions. Ancestral chest armors. Turn it in.
It is done.
Chaos. Right now you're playing a mighty throw barb. That's cool. How is that? How's that play? There's some big millions. Ah, headless. I have yet to see a husk with a head. All right, I got to do ritual. I got to do a couple more rituals. You like it? It suits your play style? You're a melee guy? His Mighty Throw plays like melee, doesn't it? Plays like a tank? Gotcha. Why did I click that? I don't care about it. No head. Yeah, some of these are hitting pretty hard. Oh, there it is. And then there's the thing right there. We go right there. Scours complete. Heads are hard to get. I can tell. I've seen 0 of them. Another headless one. Your 147 started beginning of the week. You're enjoying it. What are you playing, Jeremy? Hey, Jules. I've been sick, dude, and I was off sick from work, and I just went to lay down for a second, and I fell asleep for like 4 hours, dude. I'm so sorry I missed you. I was, oh my God, I felt so stupid after that, dude. What's up? How are you, man? I still got, still got the cold a little bit, but I'm getting a lot better. I'm around, Jules. You know me. I'll be around. Lyra Melissa, what's up? Mr. Baker, what's up? T. Smith, Austin Hanson, Jeremy Warner. Hitting Barbillions again. That's right, Barbillions, baby. That's awesome. So let me just say hi to everybody, and real quick, remind everybody to mash that follow button, and thank you for the likes, by the way. Appreciate all of you, and thanks for hanging out. If you haven't already followed me, definitely give me a follow. Hitting 100 billion overpower crits, holy shit. Quake with Mantle Fury with Hoda. Huh. I haven't played any Barbarian, dude. I'm sitting here pinging my nuts off of each other with Rogue. Frustrated most of the time with it. You just got your Era Perdition today. So, Jeremy, are you playing Barb as well? Oh, Necro is broken. You're playing Necro. Okay, Jules, I'll be around, man. I'm just running. I gotta go clear my bags. Ooh, +3 to Dark Shroud. That's not a bad chest to save. I need to do Nightmare Dungeons for the last altar that for the last 4 powers. I only have one of those out of the 4, and it's not the one I really need and want. So I'm with you. All right, let me take a look. I want to save this chest because that's a pretty good chest, actually, with +3 to Dark Shroud on it. A ring with damage over time. I want to take a look at Twisting Blades build because I might want that, actually. No, they go with vulnerability on the 3rd roll for that. Okay, so no there. Maximum life total armor. No. No. Okay.
See some steel you need.
But we did save that Dark Shroud chest. And let's open up this collection of chaos while we're here. Oh, I have no more room in my dungeon keys. Oh, this is funny. So did I just get one of those? Yes, I did. All right, that's cool. I haven't seen one of those yet this season. That's the first one of those I've seen this season. Let's put these back away. Yeah, man, I can't kill Varshan on T3, you know, like by myself. It's bad news bears for this character. I felt like I went a little bit backwards. I do not have any back runes for sale or trade, RJ. I'm sorry. I need a better condemnation. I need to farm Varsh for a condemnation. And you know, obviously the eggs don't hurt because I'm going to need those too at some point. You're still looking for Cursed Aurora aspect. I've not seen that this season, but again, I'm a rogue. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, Finka on Zim. Appreciate you, man. We have a new follower song we play anytime we get a new follower on this little stream, so let's do it for you. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Riffs for gifts, riffs for follows. Hey, Jeremy Warner just followed as well. We got another one, so let's play the new follower tune again. This time I'll do a better job of it. Thank you, Jeremy. That's for you, buddy. A little sharper version. Tightened things up a little bit. Oh, so Jules, what's up, man? Jules is in tier 4. Jules is also a streamer, by the way. He is on Twitch as Jules is Beast. He's a good buddy of mine. I've followed his channel, all of his channels. I watch his stream. He plays a lot of BO6. He plays Diablo 4. I think he plays a little Path of Exile 2 every now and then. Definitely check out his Twitch channel and give him a like and a follow and a subscribe. And again, Jules is Beast on Twitch and Jules on TikTok. What's up, buddy? How are you?
What up, man? Yeah, it's Jules' Beats 125. Thank you for the live shout out, man.
Of course, bud.
It
How are
wouldn't
you?
let me add the 125. Somebody must have had a BNet with Jules' Beast without the number. So my Twitch, my active, like everything's 125. My Xbox, but it wouldn't let me do the 125 for some reason.
Oh, okay. So it's Jules' Beast 125 on Twitch.
Right. So a lot of people will go by the BNet without the 125, but yeah, and they're like, "Hey, I can't find you." And I'm like, "You gotta add 125."
All right. Hey, thanks, Jeremy Warner. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that. Good luck with your grind too.
I can carry anything tier 4.
All I've got.
Barbie, you want to find?
All I've got is Varshan. I don't have any mats for anything else.
All right, well, I'm gonna try to do some beasts, and now we'll go to beasts and we'll go over there. So I'll grab my fear. What's Varshan? Is
Malignant Hearts.
Hearts, right?
Yep.
I got a bunch of hearts. I can do 50 hearts, dude.
That's what I've got. I've got like 73 hearts.
Good. We'll just grab all my hearts, bro. I don't care. 52 hearts.
And then you said Beast in the Ice. I have some distilled fear too, so I'll bring that with me.
Okay, grab my 50 fear. The only thing I'm missing is a GA Mantle's Mountains Fury. So, dude, this Quake Stomp right now is nuts. So what's happening is basically he's using the runes, right, to cast Earthquake. So he's using like a intercom standstill build with Hoda, with Earthquake cast off of point seconds of standing still.
Right.
So it's constant earthquakes popping off, and it's double cast. And then if you smack Hoda in the middle of the earthquake, they explode like volcanoes.
Right. I've seen
Insane
that
damage.
played. Yeah. Draco, thanks for asking. My glyphs are almost all right up either. So check it out. My glyphs are pretty good overall. I'm using 3 glyphs that have been brought up, but I'm really pissed this season, dude, about the necessity to use gem fragments to upgrade your glyphs to 46. This is a new change that I hate.
I didn't even notice that. Wait, I had to use gem fragments to go to 46?
Yes. Your
I
gem.
thought it was just more another tier of the pit, like how they give you the how it was last
I
season.
wish
like,
it was. I wish it was because they're soaking my emeralds. I have no.
You know, did you see?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No.
I was just gonna say, did you see most of the builds are using the Covenant gems on the jewelry? Did you see what kind of mats it costs to make those? I'm like,
It's
dang,
ridiculous.
bro, it's like 100,000 fragments, and you got to make like 3 blue to make a gold, and then 3 gold to make the legendary one that you need.
Yep.
And then I'm like,
it's a grind. It's a
like,
real
dang.
grind.
Need like 3 moon gems or
they
something.
They probably need more grind. Like that's the kind of thing they need to do more of to get people into the game more and to stick with it. You know, those kinds of grinds. Maybe not for gems necessarily, but those kinds of those are the kinds of mechanics they need to build more of into the game that will deepen it. Like
PoE we're in endgame hard content, I feel like instead of like 300 gem fragment stacks, should be like 3,000 gem fragment stacks. Like times it up a bit or something. Because like when you get to that end game jewels, even those the top jewels they added last season, was like 100,000 fragments and like 10 million gold for 1 gem. I'm like, dang.
Right.
And let me put on some incense for it. Oh, mine's stamina.
I've seen a spiral tower of. Yeah, gems are scarce this season, all right. You can say that. And it's not only that it's gems. If it was gems that I don't use in my gem slots, that would be different. Like, a couple of them required topaz to upgrade. I don't use topaz, so there wasn't as big of a deal. But 3 of the ones that I need use emerald, and emerald is my main gem for dexterity. So I can't even make my dex gems. It's ridiculous.
Dude, they changed the red gem from health to strength now. Did you see that?
Yes. Which I think
is good for barbs. Which is great for barbs, but it's horrible for people that need to fill in a little bit of health. Even on a rogue, sometimes if I needed to make up a little health early on, I drop 1 or 2 emeralds and slot in a red one to make up UK health.
My health sucks on this rogue.
I can't even do that anymore.
My health sucks.
Like, cause you know, like I would always add like even if they wanted 6 emeralds, I'd put like 1 or 2. It depends. I always to feel like I'm not gonna die one shot. I feel like you need at least 10k health now. That's like your lowest. I think you could be.
Yeah.
Probably. This end game, like I'm at 13k right now, but when I buff up and fortify, you know how barbs have a lot of fortify.
Oh yeah.
Too, so it's like.
All right, looks like I might get a upgraded
what are you after here?
Out of this. I need an upgraded condemnation, which I actually just got one of. A better condemnation. Okay. I still need a better one.
I mean, we can keep farming it if you want to keep trying to get a better one. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use up all my hearts here.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, yeah, we also get runes and stuff too while we're chilling.
Yep.
So
my health is terrible, Modest. It's 4,700.
I got 1. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just talking to somebody in stream. They were asking how my health is. It's 4,700, and I just died there.
So yeah, I need 3 lost altars for the powers.
Yeah, I need 4 or 3. Yeah.
I found 1 of the 4, and it was not. He's got 3. I think he's got 3. The legendary power one, the middle one, he's using it. So I'm using stuff right now I shouldn't be. Like I'm using the birds and I'm using the barrier.
Oh shoot, we gotta go.
I need
Well,
to sell. Yeah, I gotta sell after this one. Can't even pick anything more up. It's fine though. It's all good.
Sorry.
You know, I found the cheese, if you stand right on top of Arshan, you take no torment damage. It's like 95% chance you don't get any stacks.
Yep.
I gotta go sell. I didn't know that. Even though you're standing in the red, it must be some kind of, like, safe hitbox.
Right.
Once in a while, I'll get a stack or two, but for the most part, if I stand, like, almost pixel stacked on Rashawn, I don't take any stacks.
Yep. You're right. Oh, where am I going? It's as if I've never been here.
What's still got some good in it?
We'll keep that. We'll sell that. We'll sell that. Okay. Did you need anything specific? Like, I got a good amount of jewelry. Do you need any rings that I could
No,
help you
thank
with?
you, dude.
I know the neck's going to be specific to your, like, probably malice and all that kind of stuff, but I might have some crit strike and stuff rings if you needed them.
No, I got everything I need ring-wise, thank you. Mark Wanzer, what's up, dude? Evan Elder, how are you? Thanks for swinging through. Throw to the backhits, what's up, man?
Last week I started building this build in the Uber version, right? And then Rob just deletes the Uber version and just puts a normal P300 with like 3 uniques.
Right.
I'm like, dang, so I had to change it all. Like, I just literally got like a bunch of GA gear and like tempered it with Call of the Ancients, and he must have found this way was stronger with Berserk, Wrath of Berserk. I was like, dang, that's what happens early in the season. I like tempered everything, like masterworked it, like to level 8, went to bed, woke up, and he had deleted it.
Oh.
I was like, God damn it. I'm like,
hey, did it still work though?
Well, I was out of temp, so like a lot of the gear I had like 1 temp, and I'm like, I'm not gonna hit what I need on this. I'm gonna end up having. So I went back to like non-GA gear for like half the day, and then found more GA gear and fixed it. I had to take a step back to get a step ahead.
Right.
It's okay, but you know, when you drop all your gear back to 750, you lose a little good chunk of armor and resistance off of that.
That's right.
So I'm like,
Sometimes you do gotta go backwards to go forwards.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, that's the name of the game. Here I'm full again because there was a bunch of stuff on the ground from before here. Let me just go sell. Yeah, I mean, you know, early game sometimes they figure like, okay, that's just kind of doesn't work very well. This works much better, so let's delete the build and we'll give the community this.
Right.
So it goes once in a while. To be expected, especially on a seasonal game, because like, you know, it's just no Diablo tries to be good about making too much of crazy balance changes mid-season because of the seasonal change, unless it's direct exploit or breaking the server, like the Spiritborn Evade thing last season was busting the server the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
was crazy.
I was like, damn.
But that's because Spiritborn wasn't tested in the beta test preseason.
Well, it was like they didn't intend for all elemental damage to multiplicatively stack on top of each other like it was of people hitting like tens of trillions of damage, but they just left it, I guess. They were like not trying to break it or piss the community off, I would imagine, middle of the season, so. But I guess they fixed that. Spiritborn is great this season. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that
I wouldn't
great.
play it. I wouldn't play it because I played it so much last season that I'm like, most of the builds I noticed from how they were explaining it was they scaled how the ultimate damage works multiplicatively, so that's why most builds are scaling off of the blood wave.
Right.
The wrath on this. Like how it syncs with the Hoda now.
Right.
Hoda's back pretty good. Oh, with this setup, I don't know how it would work on other setups.
I took torment damage that time.
Oh, I got you. No worries. When teammate reses, you don't have to repair gear, right? It saves
Correct.
you from taking a whack on the gear.
Correct. I don't like Spiritborn. I might start a druid tonight, says Modest. Draco, they need to figure out either a bigger stash or a merchant that you can summon. Totally. Or put a blacksmith inside the dungeon.
Wow, I just hit a crazy OP crit. That was like 3/4 health gone in one hit. Oh, my bag is full. Why is it getting so full so fast? Oh, because I have 8 things in my bag. Let me put the rest of this into my... I'm sorry, dude.
That's okay, dude.
This morning. I put it in the bank, so I have almost a whole line took up by stuff I was messing around with, different tempers and stuff.
So they need to figure out either a bigger stash or a merchant that you can summon. I like the idea of... Go ahead.
I'm sorry. You finished, Dante. I don't intentionally
all I was going to say was I love the idea of a summonable merchant or put a blacksmith inside the dungeon with you.
Okay, so my opinion is that there is a lot of MMOs that have merchants. Summable merchant, summable bank, merchant bank, and maybe a deconner or a blacksmith or something.
Right.
Like not like a mobile blacksmith. You can't temper and stuff like in a dungeon, but you can just decon.
Just to sell off.
Just a decon.
Or salvage, exactly.
Right. Like, I think WoW has it. I know when I played ESO for 2 years, I know you said you tried it maybe a little bit, but you never got into it, didn't like it or something, but, like, they had mobile merchant, they had mobile banker, they had mobile stuff. So, like, yeah, because it made such, like, a difference when you're trying to just run, like, a lot of content quickly like we do.
Right.
Huge difference.
Especially since this game forces you to rotate through bosses the way it does.
There
was a huge change already when they did a couple of things to make this more palatable. Because remember how bad it used to be when regular legendaries used to drop and you'd get a whole bag full of stuff off one boss.
You'd get gold stuff, and then you'd have to travel out of the dungeon, reset dungeon, go back in.
Yep. It was unbearable.
So, like, I know they did, like, what could help too is give us one more line in our bag space. That would go a long way too. I mean, I know they won't.
They were not.
They're sitting on the 33 slots, I think, but it'd also help a little bit. Up until like 50, like most.
The big deal with the bank slots is they for some reason they've decided that they need to load your inventory whenever you encounter anybody.
Because like. PoE has kind of a small bag space too, but most MMOs I played in have like a slot size of like 100 of 100, and then like maybe you can upgrade your bag space as you progress. And maybe by end game you're at like 200 of 200 bag space thing. For example.
I hate bag space in Path of Exile. It's my worst enemy.
Yeah, because it's always putting stuff in weird places. I'm always having to pause and move stuff so I can fit 3 or 4 more pieces. And I'm like, why does it put it in the bag like that?
Yeah, it doesn't really.
You know what I'm talking about?
Sort.
Like you have all these open holes, and you're like, and then you clean up the bag, and you could fit. It's like half full. I'm like, why does the game pile it in there like that?
Yep.
Like. We're in 2025 and a video game can't load gear into a bag like efficiently. You gotta go in there and do it.
Should be an auto sort. It's like no brainer. Ow.
Yeah, like click your stick in on or hold like S on the keyboard. I don't know. How many stacks one shot you? 2, 3, or 1?
What's the? I think 1.
The torment when the stack hits you.
1 stack.
Stack at you.
I was trying to see what something with 2 GA dropped. This is my last one.
I'm not sure how many stacks I could build up. I do have a good amount of barrier on this right now. It's not supposed to have
no,
this
I can
much
take a stack.
Build-up.
I take it back.
You take a stack? Okay.
Yeah.
So it must be when it pops twice, you get that double, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, that's not a bad Sky Hunter.
I'll summon more. My bag
has critical strike damage. Yeah, I don't need stutter step. Mine's better. Oh, this has a 60% though. Max roll.
Is your build using Ubers or no? I mean Mythics.
Just Shroud of False Death only.
He had this set up the first week of the season with Shaco and Starless Skies. Now he's got it with just Bastard Helmet, Mantle's Fury, and Fist of Fate,
Yeah, if
and the
it's
rest
gonna
is
turn
all
out like was it last season or no? It was 2 seasons ago where mythics weren't
where it
very
was most.
mythic at all.
Yeah, if there was a mythic, it was like maybe an Andy Shaco or Chest. Everything else, Tyrell was obsolete. Like
That's
all this
right.
other stuff,
That's right.
Starless was. And they weren't using Grandfather Starless. They weren't using any of that. Shard of Erythria was out. All of it was out.
Let's see. I'm
But
gonna save this
I
Sky Hunter
mean,
because that's a pretty good Sky Hunter bow.
I think the Druid Cataclysm is using one. It's using that. What's that Druid one? Is it the spear? The
Is
Lycaden
is somebody
spear or
is
something?
there a build using that spear for real?
It might not be the spear. I think it's something for the Druid.
I got 2 more
Sec on
monies I'm
saying
gonna need.
I've got somebody in chat asking for a Mantle's Fury. I gotta check on it. One moment.
Modest. What build am I following? I'm following Dioxide's build on here. I'll show it to you on Max Roll. So it calls for Cal the Nameless with GA on trick attacks, Shroud of False Death with GA on max life, Rapid Fire gloves with crit strike damage and dex. I have a really good set of gloves with this. All resist on your legs. Movement speed boots, nothing really more than that. But what you're looking to do, see how it says cold imbue lasts for 6 casts on the boots and on the pants. You're looking to get extra casts with cold imbue as much as you can squeeze on. So that you can just kind of spam rapid fire with cold imbue on it. Sky Hunter bow is required for the build. Condemnation wants attack speed. Critical strike damage on the off dagger. Scoundrel's Kiss Ring with rapid fire ranks. It's the one thing I didn't get on my master working was that Scoundrel's Kiss with rapid fire. All resist on
I
the ring
agree.
with critical strike damage, and then frigid finesse and unstable elixirs on the neck, which is going to be, as always, impossible to get.
It's usually like so. 2 seasons ago, I had the most god tier necklace I probably had ever for a rogue. I found the frigid finesse with like. I
Those are the
found a GA
seasons.
frigid finesse with like a GA unstable or something. I was like, wow, that is like
Those are the
the best.
seasons that make it real, dude. Those are the seasons that make it fun when you get that piece.
And
That
then you brick it with tempers and you want to smash your PC against the wall.
Hopefully not. Hopefully
Well,
not.
dude, bro, I got a triple GA mace, god tier, health, strength, uh, crit damage, triple GA, and it bricked with a scroll of restoration. Like,
Oh.
like, like, what is that? 7 or 8 times 2, like
Yeah.
14 or 16 rips, dude, and I
Yeah.
couldn't get what I needed,
That
dude.
pretty much sucks.
You have got to be kidding me.
That really is bad luck, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, good.
You want to run some pit? What tier pit are you running?
I haven't really pushed it. I'm up to like 70. I kind of wanted to try to find the altars. I'm trying to take the battery door off my vape, and it's like I cleaned it today, and it's like stuck.
What kind of
But it's
vape unit do you use?
it's my uh Caesar salad vapor. thingy, but I cleaned it and it must have got residue on the battery door, and it was like glued to. It was like glued
Glued on.
shut. Disorder. It must have been sloppy and not like wiped the thing. I have a mod like for nicotine, but I don't really use it because
Draco, thanks for the friend
the
request.
the problem with me vaping, Dante, is I still was smoking cigarettes. Like after like recreational activities, I'd still go and like smoke cig. I'm like defeating the purpose of vaping, so I just stopped vaping.
Right.
Just keep smoking cigarettes. Why is my thing not lighting, bro? No way, it's broken.
Flat Smack B-Rab, what's up? Great to see you, man. Great to see you. Happy Thursday night.
Bro, there's no way it can be broken, dude. I'm gonna be pissed.
Leveling glyphs, the best way to find altars. So altars show up in the pits?
No, in Nightmare Dungeons.
Yeah, he's saying leveling glyphs, the best way to find altars. I'm like, how's that possible?
You can get altars in the pits.
He's saying altars do show up in pits.
I asked Global Chat today, and like 50 people said no. This morning.
Huh.
I was like, are you sure? My friend said the same thing. And I asked like Trade Chat.
Modest,
like,
another
morning,
one of my
like,
viewers is saying they've seen them in the pit.
It doesn't matter to me, bro. We could go to the pit.
I wasn't trying to guide the direction of our activity.
No.
I'm just curious about whether you can find stuff where you can find it, because I don't know.
You know me. I'm always just free spirit, bro. I'll go with the flow. We go anywhere. It don't matter.
Right on. Same here.
Honestly, I was hoping to get at least one or two of the.
Well, so let's run separate nightmare dungeons. Although I can't do T4.
Okay, bro. I can clear in 5 minutes, about 5 to 7. I'm just my.
Well, but it's not really efficient. The best way to do the hunting for nightmare hunting for altars, is to get like with 3 or 4 people, and everybody run them until somebody finds one, and then everybody joins that person's group. And
I mean, you feel like run off in like one apiece.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like maybe even just two twos even that like I know the most efficient would be 4 all in their own dungeon and be like, hey, I got one here.
It's like, remember how in Diablo 3 you'd go farm?
Wait, can you have 4 open instances in one party like that?
I don't know. I think so.
How would that work?
But you wouldn't be in a party. You'd be separate.
Oh, until you found one, and then have
you
them join your party.
Yeah. Kind of like you used to hunt if you were back in Diablo 3 when you were hunting for it. Yeah.
Right, because I was thinking, in the same party, but if you start a different sigil, when one's open, it closes the other one and teleports you out.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Kuda? What's up, user 106?
I'm sorry. My electronic dabber thing, I guess is broken.
What kind of electronic dabber thing do you have?
Honey Badger.
Honey Badger?
So it's
never heard of it.
You might have heard of like the cheaper mainstream market one's called a Luca Pro. Luca Seahorse Pro.
Cool. I have a Dr. Dabber. I'm big on the Dr. Dabber.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Ceramic tips, 1865 batteries.
Right.
I cleaned it with alcohol today. I must have dripped alcohol into the circuit board because now it won't work.
Oh.
$200.
Kuda says people still play this goofy game. So, Kuda, I probably would be playing Path of Exile 2 any other night, but I'm trying to figure out whether I should continue playing this game or not. Honestly, that's where I'm at, Kuda.
Like what we play, it affects... I'm going to stay quiet. I don't want to be mean. All right, so we're still farming the boss. I have 50 hearts.
Okay.
That was a 5-minute break. I didn't expect my dabber thing to not work. That sucks, bro. Hopefully, sometimes it'll dry out work. I didn't really like drip out a lot of alcohol. All I did was pull I always clean it. Pushed a pipe cleaner through it because it was clogged, and now it won't work. Actually, when we first just got together, I used it and it worked. And now all of a sudden, something's not adding up. I'm gonna have to investigate it after we're done.
You
Because
need
now
to
I
let it
think about
ride
it,
for a minute.
when we first linked up,
Kuda's
I
hooked
had
on
to mute
Path
my
of
mic
Exile
and
too, so I got to tell you, Kuda, I'm not unhooked on Path. I think Path of Exile 2 is a great game. I'm just taking a little break from it because I played it nonstop for like a month.
You want my honest opinion? I think the content's harder and there's more diversity in the content, but the game, the smoothness of the fighting feels smoother in Diablo. Path of Exile 2 to me feels a little clunky.
Well,
Not to the point where it's
so
unplayable, but
I don't disagree, but I would also say that because of the mechanics of the fighting in that game, it's going to be that way because you have dodge rolling
I like
involved.
the game. I'm not knocking the game.
I didn't think you were. I'm just
more to like people listening on your side.
I like both games, so I think when people ask me which game is better, I laugh to myself because there's such different games you can't like say this is better than that or that's better than this. But if you had to stack them up quality wise, one versus the other, I got to pick Path of Exile too. And here's the reason why. It's more complete. It's got more content in it. It's got here's the if you want to think, if you want to play a thinking man's ARPG, play Path of Exile 2. If you're all about the hack and slash and you don't give a shit about deep mechanics, play Diablo 4.
Really?
The boss fights in Path of Exile 2 totally make it a better game. And I would say, I don't know about you, Jules, did you play Path of Exile? I mean, did you play Last Epoch?
No.
They stole the boss fights. I think they stole the boss fight from
Is the
Last
same company?
Epoch. Different
Are
company.
they partnered like?
I think they're a different company.
There's no form of partnership through any of their games.
I don't know.
Sometimes when there's form of partnerships through any of their games, sometimes they'll like buy or sell or borrow models from other games.
It may be. It may be.
You know, and then they kind of change how it looks a little bit, but the mechanics will be the same or something.
They're very similar.
Yeah, right.
The look is similar. The feel is similar. But Kuda makes a great point. The game is still in early access. It's not even released yet. And it probably won't be released for another 6 to 8 months at least.
Did it say like May or June or March? I don't know. I read it on Reddit.
It could be
July,
a year.
October.
It could be a year, dude. We don't know. But point being, the game's still in early access. So if they outperform expectations and get a complete game out by March or April, Diablo 4 is in a lot of trouble because when they do launch that, it's gonna make waves for Diablo 4. It already did.
Supposedly supposed to be like 13 classes coming to PoE2 predicted or something, 15 classes or something.
Yep.
To bring all the old classes back and like 5 new classes, something like that. Throughout the life of the game, I don't know when they would plan to release it. They do through DLCs probably every like 3 months, 6 months. Here's a class, you know. A year or something. But I think that the longevity of Path of Exile 2 for replayability wise has a longer stretch than Diablo ever could. I mean, shit. Diablo 2 Resurrected still has more replayability than Diablo 4 in some areas.
Right.
I don't know. But I think that Diablo 4 is like a great game. You know, we're in modern times with graphics. Like, aesthetically, they did a great job.
This person just totally...
You couldn't tell.
So I got to point this out really quick. This person, Black Billac, who I'm standing next to, just happened to notice me standing here.
Hello. I appreciate that.
And knew that I needed a Scoundrel's Kiss ring and just gave me a 2GA Scoundrel's Kiss while I was standing here.
Really?
Yep.
How do you know that? Is he stream sniping you?
I don't think so. Dude. I came up to dump
No,
my
not
stuff.
that that's a bad like stream snipe. You know, that's actually like a positive stream snipe if it was.
Positive
Because stream
stream
snipes are
sniping.
usually people that try to like get in the same lobbies as like sweaty COD players and stuff. You know, but like yeah, or you know, it's
Kuda,
like you
there's
play a
no
lot of
need to be
forwards.
disrespectful toward the D4 player. Some people have been look, Kuda. I've been playing Diablo, the series, since before you were born. Okay, I started playing Diablo when I was 30 years old, the first game. So if I want to play a Diablo game, I'm going to play a Diablo game because I like it. It's not.
You
It's
know what
not
gets
a
me
big.
is like
I'm.
what?
Hold on, Jules. Don't give
I'm
me
sorry.
this
Go ahead.
binky. I'm having a rant moment here. Play D4 if you want a binky and blanket. Sorry, no. I will say the game definitely has a requirement of skill. You can't just walk into Diablo 4 and play the game. You need to follow some kind of guide or meta, or you suck. Okay? So don't try to act like just any Johnny can walk in here and make builds, because you can't do it. There's only a certain number of builds that work, and only geniuses make them. That's why there's like 10 people that make like really good Diablo 4 builds, and everybody else follows them. So you can put that right in your hat. Number one. Number two, I totally agree with what Old Dirty Boot said, which is the pre-release is already a more complete game than Diablo 4. It is. I'm not going to argue that. I totally agree with it. I was in for Path of Exile 2 all the way through. I didn't even care that it made me have a second run through Acts 1 through 3. I didn't even give a shit. It didn't bother me. Okay, Jules. Sorry, man. It didn't even bother me that they made you go through Act 1, 2, and 3 a second time. Everyone copies the D4 build. That's not fun to me, and never copied builds. Well, but my point with D4 is if you don't, you're not going to have a very good build. And most people don't know how to make a build. There aren't people sitting here making original builds for Diablo 4 that are like, just Jimmy off the street. You got Rob, you've got Paragaming, you've got Woodizio, you've got Raxantarax. You get again, 10 names of people that make the builds, and everybody else is following them because not anybody else can do it. Now, that said, here's what I would say, Kuda, and here I'll agree with you again. Playing the game of Diablo 4 is a face roll compared to playing Path of Exile on the keyboard. The banter back and forth about fame, why does it press you so much what we play? It's fun to talk about. I like talking about it. Don't get me wrong. Kuda, I'm so glad he popped in because it's fun to talk about. I don't mind getting a little controversial. But when someone says I'm playing a game that requires a binky and blanket, I'm like, hold on there, buddy. I've got a lot of hours into Diablo in my lifetime. And if it wasn't for Diablo, there would be no Path of Exile. Period. End of story. So you can eat that too. That's the reason the genre exists is because of Diablo. Well, so it's good for so this season's a little different. You need to put more time into it this season, Wisdom. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm not going to disagree with that. It's more of a casual game compared to Path of Exile, for sure. Path of Exile is chess. This game is checkers comparatively. Yes, for sure. The Blizzard we knew is dead and gone. I feel like this game was designed by little kiddies. And that the little kiddies don't... You know what's the difference? Here's the difference between Path of Exile and Diablo 4. The Diablo 4 developers play the game a little bit. Grinding Gear developers play the game like you and I play it. They play it for reals. They play the game deep. Yes, I think so, Wisdom. I think that's good. I think that's a good statement But I think GGG plays the game, dude. They really play the game. They play their own game at a deep level. The Diablo developers do not play the game at a deep level. They let their community do that for them. Whereas the developers at GGG play the game and they play it at a deep level. Chess and checkers. I think that's a, yeah, I think it's chess and checkers. I think it really is. Because when I'm playing Diablo 4, if my build is right, I can face roll the keyboard and it doesn't matter. If my build is right, I'm not going to die. If my build is right, I'm probably going to be able to kill everything I'm supposed to be able to kill. Yeah, wisdom. It's a shame, too. It really is a shame. Because Diablo 2 is arguably one of the best ARPGs of all time. Maybe the best. It's certainly the best Diablo entry out of all the Diablo games is Diablo 2. And didn't Grinding Gear Games, weren't they part of the Diablo 2 development team? Or at one point, there was the birth. Grinding Gear Games was like, Made Biker has stated a fact. Major build players, they are not supported by Blizzard.
You want to still farm Vashon, or are we going to Beast?
No, I'm ready to come to you. I'm sorry. I've been going off for 10 minutes.
That's my dude. I had to go make some coffee. Dude, COD, BO6, I was grinding a bit. I got Master Procedure. We were doing good. I was cooking. They reset my leaderboard. Well, I'm pissed at COD. I don't want to play the game anymore.
Oh, no.
I had like, Zombies alone, I had like 15, 16, 18 days playtime. I had like 300k elims and like 14,000 rounds completed, right? They put out Season 2. I looked at leaderboards the night before last, and I got only 2,200 something rounds completed and like 80 or 90k elims.
Why did they reset?
Master Prestige. They broke the leaderboards. It happened to some of my other friends too. I don't know, they busted it. And then my friends like, send a ticket. And I got screenshots and clips on my Twitch. When I had like 300 something K elims, and I was telling my friend, like, here, I'll send you a screenshot. I'm almost at 400K zombie elims.
Okay, Kuda, so you're a little older than I thought.
Yes.
But I'm 55, so it's not beyond the realm of possibility. Ouch.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about potions and incenses. I had to put them on while it was spawning. My resistances need more caps, so I make up the difference with incense. But we're getting Angel's Breath from Legions now. I have like 3,000 Angel's Breath.
Diablo came out in 98, Wisdom. The first Diablo game came out in 1998. And then Diablo 2 came out in 2002. Diablo 3 came out in 2012, around the same time as Path of Exile 1. And then, obviously, Diablo 4 came out in 2023.
Are you Res Captain T4?
I am not.
Me. I'm like 30 under, lightning and cold on 30 under.
I'm in the 20s and 30s on everything.
Poison Shadow, I'm at 60s. But my gear, to be fair, once I hit level 12 on all the gear, the resistance will go up a little bit. And I'm using, oh no.
Yes, Wisdom. I have about 200 hours in Path of Exile 2. I have an 88 Invoker Monk.
Oh, you're playing Invoker. I'm playing Deadeye Ranger. Pretty good. Ranger's kind of like reminds me of Rogue.
I didn't.
You asked if there was a way to play melee. I think there's a way to play melee on a Ranger.
I would do that.
Instead of a bow, you use something else.
You use a quarterstaff.
Oh, you would use a quarterstaff and then some kind of.
But if I'm going to use a quarterstaff, I might as well be a monk.
Well, I can use quarterstaff on my secondary, but the way the Deadeye setup is dual string bow with no secondary, all the muscle put into the bow.
So I'm saying if I
Secondary.
want to play a ranger as a melee, when I think of ranger and I think of a melee ranger, I think of a sword in one hand, a dagger in the other style.
Probably. I just don't know how to set it up because I didn't look up builds like that.
Well, I
There's
don't think you
probably a
can
way to
do it. Can you? Let me ask
Can't put
chat.
any melee weapons.
Let me ask chat. So chat, who knows Path of Exile Ranger class? Can you play Path of Exile Ranger with dual wield bladed?
Because I'm playing lightning arrow, lightning rod, so I wouldn't.
Right.
I
Let's go
wish
sell.
I could help you answer. I don't know how to answer that. Yeah, so I'm.
You can play any class however you want, he says.
Can you set up a ranger with dual melee then?
He says they're saying
melee?
yes.
He wants bow melee.
But we don't have sharp. We don't have any sharp objects yet. There's no daggers in the game. There's no swords in the game. But he said they're saying yes, you can do that. You can do whatever on anything. You can use whatever weapons you want on any character that you want. Sword spear, but there's no sword spears axes in the game yet, so therefore there's no way to play a melee ranger. See, that's what I'm looking forward to, is the ability to do some shit like that. There are daggers? I thought there was no daggers in the game yet. All classes share the same skill tree, so you can do whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. I just want to, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to be able to play a bladed melee ranger. I saw dagger stuff on the tree. Maybe it was just the name. Yes, there's dagger stuff on the tree, but I don't think there's actually daggers in the game. But there are dagger skills on the tree, for sure. I saw them too. Traps, exactly. But if I'm going to play a ranger with a quarterstaff, I might as well just use a monk. Merc translates nicely into monk. If you're playing a mercenary, you can make your merc into a monk pretty easily. Gemling Legionnaire with a quarterstaff. Yeah, the Merc as monk is a crazy build. It works great. I played with a guy doing that, and he was wiping everything before I could even get to it.
Is it called the Merciless Monk? You're playing Invoker, right?
Yes.
What's the other good? The Merc is doing alright, isn't it?
Mercenary is really good, yeah. I heard gas-powered Poison Arrow Ranger is good.
What's the best hardcore setup?
No idea. Let's ask chat.
I don't want to play hardcore.
The game's hardcore enough as it is.
Does hardcore work like Diablo? If your tune dies, you're dead forever?
And lose your gear, yes. He says probably Minions is the best hardcore setup.
Minions.
Minion builds.
Which minion? A which minion build?
Yes, which minion build.
Yo, it's really hot in my room, bro. What the heck? My computer's
Infernalists are super tanky, he says, and that's obviously good for HC. I run like 16k energy shield. Holy shit.
I won't even run hardcore on this game. This game's leagues easier than that game.
This game I will run hardcore on. I won't run hardcore on Path of Exile 2 because they have to solve the crashing issue for me first.
Not that I'm afraid of hardcore. It's a video game. It's that I get a rage quit attitude sometimes if I die and lose a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Game. Well, you got to go into it knowing that can happen. Playing hardcore is making a paper doll and then dancing on the edge of the fire with it.
Two more, Rishon. Yeah, because I swear, I'm not the only one, right? I'm not tripping that sometimes you'll get one shot by something where you shouldn't have been one shot in this game, where like normally that wouldn't have killed you, but
Yes.
to nowhere. Sometimes you get hit by like
Yes.
a hammer slam by a
Yes.
elite and it kills you in a dungeon or something where normally that doesn't, but it does
In
for that
Diablo
one
4,
time.
you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, in Diablo 4, you like sometimes like regular elite mechanics
Yep.
that don't kill you ever, just once in a blue, you
Yep.
get one shot by it.
Yep.
And you'll be at res cap and armor cap, and you still just get one, and you're like, what the heck? And then like literally you'll come back to life and get hit by the same thing and you don't die. I was like, how does that even work? It must register it as like oblivion damage or something, where it's like, world damage.
Mm-hmm.
I always could have just one shot, yeah.
Have you played since the last update? They fixed the crashes. You haven't. When was the last update, Wisdom? You talking about since 0.1.1? I have definitely played since that.
I'm out of heart, so we gotta go to Glacier.
Okay.
I'm just gonna dump what I have in my inventory and then head over. I need Picalo or something power. Picalo. I don't even know how you say that. Perinado. When an enemy is afflicted by both Hex and Aurora effect, a Perinado is summoned, pulling enemies towards it, dealing
That
so
was
much
funny.
damage every so many seconds.
I need
Picalago. What did I say? Like Picalago or something? I need Pinocchio. I need a Pinocchio power.
Pika power.
Well, which powers are you rocking? Pinocchio. Pikachu. Pikachu and Pinocchio.
Pinocchio power, bitch. Let's see. So let's take a look at when's.
Okay.
Is there a recent update?
Do you have any fear?
A little bit.
That you
I
can
have 32 distilled fear on me.
Okay, I think it's 12 per.
Yeah.
I got 50. So 60 would do 5 runs. Okay. If you get it, oh no, it's not gonna drop for you. If you get Fist of Fate 2 GA or better, let me know.
Sure.
I know those will drop for you. I have a 1 GA 295 last line.
I think I have a 1 GA.
I think he wants it, if it's GA for Barb, should be this season on crit strike or luck. What we remember, because I have to incorporate my vulnerables coming off 1 jewelry piece with lucky hit chance to make vulnerable, so that's where I'm getting vulnerable. I don't know if I need more lucky hit or more crit strike. It doesn't matter. I mean, the main thing on the Fist of Fates for Barb is the last line, the increased damage. The rest, it's not gonna really super break the build. Okay. I forget, where is Glacier Fisher? It's kind of like in the middle, right?
I'm
below
almost
Travis
there.
Shard. I'll
You just port to me.
Right here, dude. It's literally right below Travis.
Yep.
Are you inside?
Yep. Wow, I was able to kill stuff.
Are you playing Rapid Fire,
Yes.
Death Trap, or Clone?
Clone.
Can you set it up either way, Trap or Clone?
Nope. Well,
I think there's a Trap build, but it's one of those Death Trap, like, cooldown pull
there's a total
build.
There's a Death Trap build that's just for Death Trap this season.
Just like Death Trap cooldown pull type build, right?
Yep.
Like, but so that I seen the Rapid Fire. I thought about playing the Rapid Fire rogue. Seen he was using Shadow Clone. I looked at Troll Moby and I looked at D4. I think is the rogue builds are shared between Rob and Makuna. I think don't they do them together?
I don't know.
You don't use D4 builds. You said you usually use mostly clip distance.
Yeah, well,
so
Usually I use Cliptus, but when all else fails, I use Max Roll. Oh, shit.
I mean, to be fair, most of the builds are close. I feel like sometimes, like, the build is tuned a little bit to their play style. You know, it's like sometimes you look
For
at two
sure,
different
that's why I
sites and the
don't
builds
follow
are
it
almost
exactly. You're right.
they're almost identical in build, except one or two things will be different, like with one or two tempers,
Ooh!
or like,
Wait,
what'd you get?
what's that? 2 GA Tyrael's Might.
Nice.
That
Got a
might get me
purple.
into tier 4. All
You
resistant
drop your
damage
DPS
reduction.
by 50%. Drop your DPS by 50%, but your survivability will go up by 85%.
Yes, exactly.
All I have to do is start hitting bash and then earthquake spawn. This is funny. It just keeps going for like 6 seconds. You just stand there and things die. Well, we got like 6 earthquakes pop? Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
People in my chat were asking for Manto's Fury. I'm like, yeah, I got a bunch of them, dude. But then he's like, not even in chat. Like, what do you come and ask me for a chest piece and then I don't, you're not there when I come back from the bathroom?
Oh, we gotta sell off, huh?
I think I could rip one more. Okay, let's, or let's go. We could. You guys, how I'll go to.
Yeah, I got 4 empty slots. I'll clear out, so take another one.
All right. The name of the game.
Ferrying shit to the blacksmith is the name of the game. Oh, that put me over the top. Jordan Siten, what's up? How are you? Curtagious, how are you? Brandon Mason, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Appreciate the likes. So many. So many likes. James Slay, what's up, man? Happy Thursday. Hope you're well. Thanks for hanging out. Bobby, thanks for hanging out. There's a new OJ documentary out, so we have to see it. Kevin Brandt, Yeti, how are you guys? TJ Sharps, happy Thursday night. Playing a little Diablo 4.
I'm sorry, I'm shooting the shit with my chat. I'll be right there.
That's okay, dude.
Got a couple more beasts in the ice, and if you want to farm any other bosses, we could do whatever.
Okay, right on.
So, or what pits or whatever too.
Thanks, man. I was stunned I was able to kill stuff in here. Shit died. King Jeffrey, what's up? DJ Lex, how are you? TJ Sharps, thanks for hanging out, you guys. Appreciate you. Little musical interlude for you while we're waiting for our buddy to come back. He's chatting with his chat. I'm chatting with my chat. King Jeffrey, what's up, man? How are you? Happy Thursday night. Hope you're having a good one. My name's Diablotin Dante Benuto. Either one is above my head. You can join me in this game anytime. My gamer tag for Blizzard is Diablotin1357. You see it right above my head. And then Dante Benuto is also my gamer tag for Path of Exile 2, if you want to send me a friend invite. Panda Man, good to see you. What's up, man? Happy Thursday. Haven't seen you in a while. What are you up to, dude? Hopefully life is good for you, Panda Man. Boo-doot, 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 boo-doot. Luganu Unagul, what's up? How are you? Great. Happy Thursday, dude. Thanks for saying hello. Do you play any of these games? Path of Exile or Diablo 4 or any of these action RPGs? Excuse me, I'm getting over having a cold. I had a little cold this week. You play D4? What class do you like to play? Are you a sorcerer or a druid or a rogue like me? Or maybe you're a Barb Nation member? Spiritborn? Could be a necro. One never knows. With a name like that, I would guess sorcerer. Lugano Onagul. Spiritborn and a barb. Okay. I was wrong. Very cool. I haven't done anything other than Rogue this season yet, but I probably will build a Barb too. Axel chat. Bam. Great fun. Which one do you prefer? Spiritborn or Barb? I think I would probably like the Barb better at this point. The Spiritborn isn't as much fun to me. Mr. Lucky, what's up, man? How are you? Barb, yeah. What kind of Barb are you playing? A Leap Quake? Mighty Throw? Hoda? All are viable. Mighty Throw, right on. I was waiting for my buddy Jules to come back here. He seems to be, he's busy with his chat.
I'm sorry, I'm here, bro. A friend of mine was asking about some of the GFX work I was doing because she needs some help, and I was showing her a couple projects real quick.
Oh, right on.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
She needs a couple things, and I'm like, yeah, I'll help you. And then I was like, let me show you some of my work. I think I have...
No rain.
I can do.
I'm not playing hardcore. When I play D4, I do it to decompress. When I want to play hardcore and feel like hardcore vibes, I play Path of Exile 2. Because in that game you cannot die.
Do 2 more beasts is nice.
Alright, cool, man. I think that's it for me too. I think that's it for me for the night.
Are you going to call it after we rip 2 more? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to keep a couple mantles because I've been having chat asking for mantles. So let me see. I'm going to keep...
You're on Regen 3, Rain? Right on, dude. You're a true hardcore master. So I'll tell you, in Diablo 3, I played mostly hardcore only. I've not tried playing hardcore in Path of Exile 2, largely because the game plays like hardcore as it is. I haven't really felt the need to play it.
Yeah, Path of Exile 2, early and mid game are really slow. End game
very
really
slow.
Fast.
Early game is very slow. Mid game is very fast, I found. And end game was also pretty fast for me because I have great viewers who help me with advice and gear. No, Master, just the risk of death and restart is fun. D3 season starts tomorrow. The new season starts tomorrow. Right on, dude. I'll have to look in to see what season they're regurgitating. If it's one of the ones I missed, I'll probably play it. I'll create an angry chicken witch doctor and whip through it. No, Master, just the risk of death and restart is fun. I never minded that either. I don't mind losing hours. I like if it's when you die in hardcore, it's a shock to the system. There's no doubt about it. Envision Cuts, what's up, man? Good to see you. Tom Verrill, how are you? Happy Thursday, man.
How you feeling, Dante? You feeling better? You still pretty sick?
Thanks for asking, man. I'm getting there. I got a lot better today.
Dude, so like a couple weeks ago, I had a stone, and then I have had like a flu bug for 3 or 4 days, and I was getting better from that, and then the stone started getting worse again, and then I had a head cold for the last 3 days. In the last 2 days, I'm on the mend coming back up. I was
Oh,
actually able to eat a solid meal tonight
right
for
on.
once, and um,
Glad to hear you're getting better. That sucks though, dude. My wife got sick, and then for like a week I was okay, and I thought I was gonna get by. And then all of a sudden, last Friday, I started feeling down, and that was it, man. I crashed into it. Oh, that's freaking awesome.
now
Do you use Axel Chat?
with Axel,
Axel Chat?
what is that?
It's a chat bot that brings your chats from all your different media into one chat. So like YouTube, Twitch, TikTok all come into it.
Well, I don't have a stream key for TikTok yet. They won't give me one, dude. I applied for one on the content creator link that RZR sent me, and they never sent me a confirmation back because I'm under 1K. But he was like, I know people that got slid through
I'm one of them.
because I can use studios, but I can't embed into Streamlabs because they won't give me a stream key, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. That's where I got my
And
connection to TikTok to start streaming to TikTok was through
so
Streamlabs.
I turned on multi-stream platforming right
Yeah.
on Streamlabs, and it let me link my TikTok, but it asked for a stream key. And then once I did that, I got an email saying you've unlocked TikTok Studios, and then it said download.
And it wants you to use
And
TikTok Studios to stream to TikTok.
downloaded TikTok Studios and logged into my TikTok, and I could go live. And I only have like 500
Yeah.
follower, and I applied for a creator program stream key, and they had never answered me. You know, just left me hanging, bro.
Hmm. How dare
Sounds
they?
about right, right?
Well,
Sounds about right.
they're TikTok. They can do what they want. On TikTok, I can do what I want. I shouldn't have done this. I should have done the other way. I know what to do.
Got one, dude. My phone's going off. I'm getting messages. Can't multitask very well. Screaming to 100, getting text, and trying to look for something for somebody, and trying to get back to you, and sell my inventory. I feel so lost. Is this even real life? I am here for 2 more beasts. Then you're done, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
It is done.
Get some rest.
Yeah, my throat's starting to get sore.
This is my challenging show. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Thank you for always lurking in my life too. When I check videos, you're always there.
Ah, sure, man. Supporting the cause, baby.
Silent but very strong. If you check your watch time, bet you're at months of watch time because I stream 24 hours a day. I guarantee you that he's got at least 2 months probably watch time.
Wow.
Been watching me for like over a year, and I'd go at 24 hours a day.
Damn.
You gotta check it, be blown away. Do my uptime, my chat. Maybe like 6 months of watch time. Okay, I'm tapped up here.
Alright.
I did not get a GA mantle. Dang it. Game's mean to me. Oh, there's a maximum one though. Max roll. That is not a max roll. Lied. Max roll last that, but... Okay, sir. Thank you for the run.
Thank you, buddy.
I'm gonna take a break now that you're getting off. I think I'm gonna go back to my... I was making a Twitch profile banner. So it's like the... You know when you look at your Twitch when you're offline, a lot of people have like a Twitch channel trailer.
Yeah.
Like, and then behind the trailer, there's a banner behind it. That's what I'm working on.
Right
the
on.
last thing I need. The Twitch channel. But there's a way to make it animated, they said, but when I load it into Twitch, it takes away the GIF animation, dude. I don't know what's it puts it like as a still image and it looks done. There's a way for it to be. It's under the requirement. It's the correct size recommended by Twitch. It's like a weird size. It's like 1200 by like 480 height or something. Because it's long and short. Yeah, I don't know. It says animated GIFs work, but it's not. It's too long of a, like, and I don't know. I have to finagle.
Is there a setting to loop it?
Well, so like, yeah, you might not be. I'm thinking because there's a setting where you can increase the animation, but I think you can only increase it up to like 30 seconds or 1 minute in the editing software. I use Canva Pro.
Right.
So it's like, I want to get Adobe.
When you upload it to Twitch, there should be a place where you can check off to loop the GIF.
Right. Because I do see the animated profile banners behind the channel trailer. I just don't know how they're getting it to stay animated. I'll have to look into it like you're saying. Okay.
All right, man. Thank
is there
you so
anything
much.
that you need real quick? Do you need ruins or anything?
No, I'm good.
You're pretty much set up other than better GA gear for what you already have, yeah?
Yeah.
Man, well, if you want to run something on or off stream and you're just hanging around and I'm on, just hit me up. If you need help or anything, I'm here. You know, I got you.
Thank you, Jules. You're a rock star, man.
Yeah, take care. Get some rest. I hope you feel better, buddy.
Thanks. Thank you, you too.
All right, talk to you soon.
Talk to you.
Good night.
So that was Jules, everybody. Am I going to go back to T3? No. Okay. So I'm in T4 right now. But I don't want to be. So that's it for me for the night. I need to get rest. I need to breathe. I need to hang out. I just got a couple party invites from Superman, but I'm just about to log off, and I started getting some party invites from a friend of mine, and I didn't want to be mean, but I have to log off. Anyway, Jules, thanks again, man. Great to see you, everybody. Jules is Beast125 on Twitch. Check him out. He's always playing.